Drugs that make their way into the U.S. follow the simple rule of supply and demand, meaning that no matter how many resources the U.S. pours to fight the drug war, narcotics traffickers will always find a way to meet the demand. Last year alone, U.S. agencies seized almost 2.5 million pounds of marijuana.
Starting off with Trafficin, the creation of it, I think it was the graphic work first that I started off with. Like I do any of my projects, I start off with the graphic work first to try to give myself a visual. My homeboy, Mr. Blueface Hunnits, we used to talk about this a lot, of having a visual, you know, in the process of your creation. So that way you can stick to the project and not try to veer off somewhere else. You know what I mean? So it started with the graphics first, and then I dove straight in and started doing Trafficin. All in it. Yeah, all in it. All in it is a street banger, a club banger, and I'm getting a lot of good responses off of All In It. A lot of people is responding very, very good to All In It. You know, it's the first track on Trafficin, and I'm proud of that track because it represents my team. So when I come to your city, you know what I mean, that's the first thing you gonna hear from me is All In It, and definitely my team gonna be, you know, right there. So, you know, if that applies to you and your team, All In It, bang it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what that song is about. It's about representing my team. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dubai. Dubai is a big record for me. I enjoyed doing Dubai because Dubai gave me that feel that I always put on all of my projects. You know, I like to paint pictures. You know, and a lot of us today, we don't paint pictures, you know, in our music, you know what I'm saying, and use our creativity as far as this gift goes. So with Dubai, I wanted to paint a good picture, and that track made me paint that picture. It also made me want to book a flight and go to Dubai. For real. You know what I mean? But yeah, that song was created for those who think big, who visualize real big. That's where Dubai came from. About that, yeah, about that. About that was created with me and King Malachi down in Atlanta. When I heard that track, I couldn't think about nobody else but him being on there. You know what I mean? He got on there and he did what he always do, and show his ass. You know what I'm saying? Remember me weighing it on the scale? How about that? It was meant to be. It was a marriage between that track and King Malachi. He hit me right back with the hook and his verse, and the rest is history, man. So shout out to King Malachi, Carolina Hustle. Y'all look out for that too. The Feds was created with me and Mr. Diamond Mine. That's a long-term friend of mine, long-time friend of mine, I should say. And when I heard the track, it gave me a feel of wanting to tell a story, you know. And what better person that I can think of, especially with dealing with this particular track and the sound of it, than to reach out to him and say, hey, look, I hear you all on this. You know what I mean? So the feds in parentheses definitely should be a dealer's nightmare, because it is a dealer's nightmare to know that your connect wants you dead. You know, and possibly conspiring with the feds to try to get you out of here too. So you know what I'm saying? That's where that whole piece came from. And you know, I know a lot of people who deal with that now. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Mr. Diamond Man for jumping on the feds and painting that picture with me. The Dope Game. Self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. I wanted to just capture a moment. You know, I wanted to relate, you know, to the hustlers that's still in the game. I wanted to relate to, you know, the ones who still, you know, taking those chances. You know what I mean? And I did it for them. I did it for them. I did it for the game, period. So that's where the dope game came from. The dope game came from the dope game. You know, I just made a soundtrack to it. That's all. Hope y'all enjoyed it.